Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Thursday, July 27, 2023. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. Let's get you guys caught up on all that's going on since our last report, since our last video, should I say. I want to start with the US 10-year because we were saying how this move right here on July 7th peaked its head above that B wave high, which was our trigger. Okay, we knew we would get that. Well, that was the fifth wave right here. Okay, we had a 1 up, 2 down. That was the fifth wave of the third wave, and we since got a pullback. That was key, and we know that interest rates are going to go higher for a very long time. Okay, this wave 2 low was confirmed with that move above the B wave high. Let me get down into this is a daily. Let's get into an hourly chart and show you guys what's going on here, okay? Let's get down there. See if I can get that entire 5 waves. It's not too critical, but we can scrunch that down even further, okay? That's where wave 2 ended. It was confirmed with that move up. We have a 1 up, 2 down, 3 up with a 1.4 multiple. There was a long and sideways 4 if there ever was one. And there was the 5, which completes the larger wave 3. These retracement targets here are for the wave 4 retracement. You can see right here, it went below the 382, and the 500 is sitting here at 3.695. Okay, but this structure here is implying that this move down is complete because we have a 5-wave structure up. Let me show you guys that for wave 1. Okay, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That makes the 1 in parentheses. We have a perfect, near perfect, wave 2.382 retracement. And then we just took off. This is straight up. That's a wave 3. 3 gains equality with 1, excuse me, at 4.032 and a 1.618 up here at 4.150. So we got the 3, 4, and 5 sitting here. This wave 2 low needs to hold for this count to be valid, and onward and upward we go. Okay, so that's it on the US 10-year. Let me look at the S&P. This is a daily chart, the S&P cash, 500 cash. Worth pointing out, from March 29th of the year 2022 to August 27th of 2023, a period of 16 months, in the S&P cash, there's been a net loss of 30 points during that entire time. Okay, this reached right up into that wave 2, just, well, in the S&P cash, just a few points, 30 points below it. In the E-mini futures, you'll see it went, I think it was 4 points above it. We'll get into that. But this should end the move up for wave 5 right here. You can see from the March 13th low, we got a 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 down, wave 5 up. This should be the top of wave C. You can see we've got an A up, a B down, and a C up. This should end the wave C with a parentheses. You can see there from the 1013 low, we've got an A up, a B down, and a C up. And this should be the end of wave B up, okay? And then from the all-time high, we've got an A down and a B up. So there we go. And we'll see shortly how that hit within a point of our target, at least on the E-mini futures. Let's see what we have. I want to show you guys the hourly here. And again, I want to point out over, what is it, almost 3 months ago, 2 months and 3 weeks, we saw 3 waves down here from May 1st to May 4th. That told us that the trend was up. We should see 5 waves up because 3 is a counter trend move. The main direction is where the 5 waves up are. And here we've got a 1 up, 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 down, and a 5 up. You can see it hit right near that target there. And this 4th wave closed that gap. So these gaps should be getting closed. There's another gap over here that, what is that, 44.39 and a quarter. 44.39. Let me get that in there. Let's make that red to match the other ones. Let's make it smaller to match the other ones. I'm not sure what that is, but that'll be 39 gap. There we go. And that's over there. Oh, we got another one there. Okay, we're going to start closing some gaps if that high is indeed the high. Okay. I don't know if we need to look at the 10-minute. We can see it there, but that's where we had a 46.05 target. If we're talking about an ending diagonal for this move up, we had a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 overlapped, 1 to make it an ending diagonal, and a 5 up. You can see once that high was hit, it's off to the races to the downside. Okay, let's look at the ES. I want to get into this here. You can see again there was that 5 waves down. It's way back. I'm sorry, 3 waves down from May 1 to May 4. Okay, we saw that 4th wave triangle. We had a trigger up, upward trigger there. It was activated. Another one here, another one here. So higher and higher it goes, and until it's over. Okay, so our wave 5 target was 4635.50, and the actual today was 4634.50. Direct hit to within 1 point of our target. That should end wave 5, wave C, the larger wave C, and the larger wave B. We'll put it up over here. There we go. We'll get into, by the way, I think I have a picture of this, but if this is simply a correction of this 5 wave advance in parentheses in black, then there are our targets there. And the 382 is 44.16, the 500 is 43.48.50, and the 618 is 42.81 even. Let's get into a little closer analysis. Here is that high right there. There's a couple different ways to had that to count this, but we had that 46.09 trigger to our target of 46.35.50, and again, the high came within a point, and then the market showed its respect to the Fibonacci sequence or multiple by reversing course hard. All right, we've got a 1 down, a 2 up. We could get into a smaller, like a 1 minute. We can see a 3, 4, and a 5, but this counts a couple different ways. Depends on this if this 3rd wave is extending. I was doing this while trading, so that would be 5 there, and that would be 3 there, and that could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the entire move. I'll get into that with these charts. Here's the 1 minute that I was talking to. There's the direct hit on our upside target. You can see 5 waves down there. For the larger degree, wave 1 in parentheses, wave 2 up was a perfect 618 retracement. Wave 3 right here, which I showed you in the other chart for 10 minutes, is a perfect 1618 right here. There's wave 4, which is nothing, minuscule, and then 5 targets where they gain equality with 1. 5 gains equality here. It passed it 1.272. It passed it, hit right on the 1.414, and there's a lower one at 1.618 at 45.49. So let me get into our reports here. I get you a little more information. Okay, this was yesterday's market close report. You see, we're showing here from the July 19th high. The next high was less than a point higher, and this one was 1.5 or 2, less than 2 points higher. Okay, so we were making the point net gain of 1.5 points from the July 19th high a week ago. The market appears tired and running out of steam. Okay, so we still had that target of 46.35.50, and we were looking for a move. Must allow for a move up to that high. That was yesterday's report, and then we'll get into today's post-market close. Our monthly subscribers get these reports virtually every day, sometimes more than once a day. This was one we put out at the close today, and you can see there's our target. There's the actual direct hit. Oh, it's a key reversal day too. Let me go back. I'll come back to this. Let me go back to a daily chart. There's a daily chart. If you can see this, a key reversal is when the market makes a new high. You can see that last red. That is today. It makes a new high, which it did, and it closes below the previous day's low. The market did that in several indexes. I can get into that when we get to cash. I think I have it in there. That's a key reversal day, and we have ways to trade that there. And I didn't mean to knock that down. There we go. Let me get back into that report, the post-market close. Okay, repeating this move up is in its terminal stages. Okay, looking at in terms of pattern price in time, it looks to be over. This should complete the move up from the October 13th low. There's those 4 degrees of trend right there. There's the mini futures. You can see that target was activated, got the higher high, and this was the other day. It's 15 months now. It's actually 16 months. Okay, and there's our rating services, which I don't think any rating services exist anymore. Anyway, that was the 26th. Let me show you guys the 27th, and I want to get into that other information there. Okay, here is the outside day or key reversal day. Okay, that was today. If this is complete here, if this is one, and it could still extend. There's further targets to the downside, and more than one way to count this thing. It depends on if 3 extended all the way down to here. That could be a perfect 2.618 right here. Then when you get a 4 up and then a 5 down. But if this is 5 completed waves for the larger wave 1, there are the wave 2 retracement targets. I think you can see them there. Obviously, 2 cannot go above the start of 1, which was our actual high of 46.3450. Okay. By the way, Dow snapped a 13-day winning streak today. Last time it did it was 1987, and the market crashed that year. Okay, this explains the key reversal day, and we have how to trade a key reversal day on our video on demand subscription, 89 a month. We have a lot of stocks, Tesla, and others, 4 of them that we update once a month at the end of the month. Okay, there's the verbiage there where it hit. There's our retracement targets there, the upward ones, which are in the chart there, 46.17 and a quarter should be to 786, and it is. Okay, upside target was achieved, upside trigger was achieved, target was achieved within a half point. There's the downside wave C targets. That's a much bigger picture, if you will, our degree of trend. Okay, so let's get back into, that is the daily there, and there's the 1-to-1 target, 33.28. So we have an A down, 5 waves, a B up, which is 3 waves, which is 5 waves up for A, 3 waves down for B, 5 waves up for C. Okay, they're a microcosm of themselves. Okay. Anyway, that's what we're looking for. We'll have to look at the short term, but that's why we put out to our monthly subscribers a 1 in 10 minute chart. So we need to see 5 waves down, followed by 3 waves up to a lower high, followed by 5 waves down to a lower low to confirm that this top is actually the top of wave B. Obviously, a move above 46.34 means it's not. So we're watching this 1 in 10 minute chart. So far, so good. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days. And until next time, take care, everyone.